Come and find out a bit of information about how we've been decimated. Maybe not decimated, but we've been bashed around a lot. How do we get out of it? That's what we want to know. That's what we're going to cover today. Have you noticed that COVID has just bashed the bejesus out of the events industry? We have had people just leave left, right, and centre, and rightly so. During the COVID, and particularly here in Melbourne in the lockdowns, people were after some stability of income. So we lost so many great people, not just from event organisers, also from the hospitality industry, hotels, etc., and from catering and suppliers. AV seems to have done okay because they were able to flip really quickly to the online space. But a lot of great staff left, including their corporate knowledge. You know, that whole concept of this is how things are done around here. It's going to be hard to recover. So how do we do that? Hi, everybody. Warwick Merry back again, talking to you about the joys and delights of the event industry at the Making Events Awesome online stream live hoo-ha, what's he call it? That's right, we're here for it. So thank you for coming on back. It's just been interesting. I've been talking to a few people of late and just really talking about how much damage has happened. If you look anywhere on social media in where the event professionals hang out, there's calls for staff that know particular skill sets. Sometimes it's, I need greeters at an event. I just need people to man that front booth and greet people as they come on in. And it's hard to get people with the closing of the borders. So we didn't have the immigration. So we don't have a lot of the students who are studying. The Victorian government has just released I think it's Victorian, could be federal, a program to upskill people in hospitality skills, just so we can get some more people out there. So how do we recover from that? One of the first things that we need to do is make sure that our people have the right skills. And it's a challenge, isn't it? So many organisations, this is across the board, they need staff. So they'll get staff, they'll bring staff on board, but they're like, I can't spend too much time with them because I'm really busy. Or it's like, I don't want to train them too much because they'll leave and go elsewhere. There's a great saying that, what if I train them and they leave? Well, what if you don't train them and they stay? And so that's the thing. I think the first thing really has to be having a fantastic induction process. So when you are onboarding a new staff member, and whatever role, make sure that you've set aside some time to actually train them, spend time with them. So yes, hello, welcome. So launch into new, I'm thinking that this is Karen. Hang on, let me just have a look here. If you go to this particular link, and it's in the link on the actual Facebook page there, and click OK for Restream, I'll be able to tell who you are, but I'm just going to pretend it's Karen. So yes, launching back into your new thing. So yeah, so training up people and actually spending time with them, having that induction process where they feel welcome straight away, they feel part of the team straight away. There was a colleague of mine left one IT job and started another, and on the day they arrived, there was their laptop, their business cards, a little bit of merch, frisbees, a hat, some, inconsequential stuff, but stuff that made them feel welcome. So when they were greeted at the front desk, the manager came down to collect them from the front desk and took them up to their desk. So a big deal was made of that. Now, this is corporate IT. You might be a professional conference organizer, you might be AV, you might be catering, whatever it is. But that first impression, that first induction process is so important to talk about what Steve Simpson calls the unwritten ground rules, or how things are done around here. So they know from the very beginning what's okay, what's not okay. And to make sure that you are, when you do start to train them, that you're delegating and not abdicating. Do you know the difference? It's very funny. In Australia, we're really good at abdicating. That's where we just go, yeah, that thing. Like, can you just do that? Yep, that'll be great. Versus saying something along the lines of, hey, I need you to work out the new registration form. It's going to be in this A4 format. It has to be compatible with this system. This is the program we use, and I'm pretty sure you know how to use it. If you've got any questions, come and help me. I'm right over here. I'll help you with the process. So you get the difference. One is just a dump and run, and the other one is I'm going to guide you a bit, let you do it, and then I will help you throughout the process. So I think as we bring this new staff on board, doing that kind of great care creates strong loyalty. It also chews a lot of time. And at the moment in the event industry, we're busy because events are back and happening and we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. We've had 2.5 years of no events. And then all of a sudden people are like, let's do events. It is full on. And so it's not the best time to train new staff, but it's never the best time to train new staff. So keep working at it and investing in your team. I think it makes a big difference. The other thing also is, where do we get our staff from? And that's tough because there's not a great deal of people around at the moment who are looking to get into the industry. So it becomes that using your network. It's always better if you already know someone. Why not pay referral bonuses to existing member of staff? It's a very common process that many organisations do. There's a couple of organisations that have a bonus very early on if someone decides the company's not for them. They pay them like $1,000 or $2,000. I'm pretty sure Amazon does it. There was Zappos Shoes definitely does it, where, if after they've done their trial period of 3 months, there's if you don't want this job, here's $2,000, bye-bye. And the reason they do that is to make sure that they're committed to the role. And if they really don't want to be there, that they leave. Now, I'm not saying that you've got a spare couple of grand lying around you can throw at a staff member who's like, not really sure. But what I would say to you is, why not set up strong processes? And at any point in time, it's part of the end of that 3-month trial or whatever that you've set up, have that conversation. And even, is this for you? If not, great, let us know. And we can then find you something that is for you. You're better to have no person than the wrong person. It can be a tough time. Our industry has just had its heart ripped out. And there are some fantastic things going on in our industry. We are nothing if not agile, flexible, able to pivot, strong, resilient. And we just have to keep going and keep at it and continue to look at what are some ways that we can do this smarter and not harder. So part of that is we want to keep that corporate memory or that corporate knowledge that we've lost with a lot of our teams missing. So maybe now's a good time to start building that corporate knowledge into your procedures and processes. The procedures and processes will be what keeps it, and it makes it a whole lot easier. And it's so easy to do now. A lot of our processes and procedures are online. Why wouldn't you record it? There's free programs out there that can help you record screen. So whether Vimeo, you can record screen. You can use OBS to record screen. You can use, is it Loop? There's another one that I've used before and it's not coming to the top of my head. But what it means is when you're completing a form or using a process or doing a spreadsheet or doing something on screen, record it and give a narration as you go, and then save that into your process folder or your process area. So when you bring someone on board, you can say, this is the process. Here's a video. You can watch it multiple times until you get the hang of doing it. It's going to mean that things are a lot more stable for you. Your business is going to be stronger because you're not needed to be doing everything for the business. They're just a few ideas. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, ScreenFlow, Camtasia. And I think it's a Loop. It's not Loop. There's another real short name. I don't know. And I'm pretty confident now that Google's got something set up to be able to record screen as well. It's been a tough time, and things are getting better for events. We're starting to have more and more events, which is a bit crazy because COVID's still out there. But we are now more vaccinated. We're more risk averse. Loom. Thank you, Brad. It's Loom. That's Loom. You are a legend, Brad. That is the one I was thinking of, Loom, that I've used quite a few times. So things are getting better and stronger. Stay strong. Keep investing the time in your teams. I think it's really worth it. There's nothing like that loyalty when you've created this team where people love to work with you and love your clients and love what they do. If I can help with anything at all, please reach out. The other thing that I would let you know is we've got a fabulous little Facebook group called Making Events Awesome, where we share a whole lot of different ideas on all aspects of the industry. Love you to come and join us. Just head to makingeventsawesome.com. Thanks for joining us. I'll be back here next Thursday at 9 a.m. Where we talk about all manner of things in Making Events Awesome. Thanks for being here. Look forward to company next time. That's the end of the live stream. Here's my end of live stream dance as we just get to the last bit in LinkedIn. LinkedIn cuts off super early, so I just have to do the live stream dance to make sure you get all the good gear. You've got the good gear. Yay. Rock on. Have us some fun.